We are back to talk about the weather, giving you a look at our Cedar Hill Tower cam. You can see just how cloudy it is. You can't see much of anything. Marielle back with us right now because earlier in the show we were talking about the drought. I asked if this was a drought buster. I kind of knew the answer.
Yeah, it's not. and you know, we are in a deficit of over 10.5 inches since the start of the year. And a lot of that happened over the summer. So we're not going to see 10.5 inches with rain that's falling right now, but it's helping. It's the right direction.
Yeah, and you said earlier you got an update, but it's not exactly accurate because of this morning.
Right. Okay. So every Thursday morning, we have a drought monitor update, but it only takes into consideration data up until Tuesday. So it does not take into account the rain that has fallen Wednesday or today. So this was last week, okay? This is this week. So the drought monitor actually shows that extreme drought has expanded now to include all of Dallas, Tarrant, Denton, Rockwall, Kaufman County, portions of Collin County. It extends now into areas of the Red River. Meanwhile, exceptional drought extends from Hill County towards the south. Again, this does not take into consideration the rain from this morning or yesterday. We'll wait until next Thursday for that update. But I want to show you what's going on right now in Denton. 72 degrees, just some cloud cover overhead, not seeing any rain currently in the area, but we could see a little shower popping up here during the rest of the day. Highest coverage will still be along and south of Interstate 20, with Kaufman County right now being the winner for the heaviest rain in the region. We do have just a little rain still across portions of Dallas County, Tarrant County as well, towards the south and also the southwest. Parker County seeing some light rain this morning also. Mesquite did see a little bit of that heavy rain just about 30 minutes ago. Now it's starting to really thin out. Kaufman County, like I had mentioned, along 175 between Seagoville and Kemp is where we're seeing some pockets of heavy rain. And this has been just a band that's been pretty consistent between Meridian and West. There between Hillsborough and West as well along I-35. So if you're headed in that direction, just something to keep in mind. A lot of this rain will stay consistent for the next hour or so. It's going to thin out quite a bit here as we head into the mid-afternoon. This is Thursday around 2 in the afternoon. You start to see a lot of the intensity really start to back off. A lot of cloud cover still hanging out. And around 4, we could see some clearing. So I'm looking at areas of Graham, Archer City, Mineral Wells. Meanwhile, some lingering showers still across the Metroplex. Collin, Rockwall, Kaufman County included in that. This is going to continue on and off through about 5 or 6. But again, coverage will be lower throughout the afternoon. And if we see some clearing of the cloud cover before 3 this afternoon, I think a lot of locations will actually make it to 80 degrees. But if that does not happen, a lot of locations will stay in the 70s for this afternoon. This is around 7, by the way. Still seeing some of that cloud cover and that rain mainly south of DFW. We could pick up an additional 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rainfall, beneficial for us. So far, Dallas County, we've picked up about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of rain, and this has just been for today. Portions of Tarrant County have picked up less than that. I've seen about 1/10 inch for western Tarrant County, eastern Tarrant County, close to about 1/2 inch. The airport not really picking up much at all, so it's very hit and miss across North Texas. But across our western counties, we could pick up an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain between now and Saturday. That cloud cover I was telling you about doing wonders for our temperatures. We're only going to stay in the upper 70s. That's if it holds steady. 78 for the high in Fort Worth, 78 in Denton, 79 in Dallas. That is a whole 10 degrees cooler than what's considered normal for this time of the year. The rain coverage does dwindle down after today. Tomorrow morning, still about 50% coverage, but I'm thinking a lot of that happens across our western counties in the morning. About 40% coverage on Saturday. This is mainly going to be in the morning, and then it dries out for the second half of the weekend. Highs in the upper 80s on Sunday. We're back in the 90s next week with, you guessed it, another round of rain middle part of next week. Hey, morning lows in the upper 60s, feeling a little more like fall through the weekend.